Well, who wouldn't want to be a real estate agent? We may not get paid much nowadays, but hey, it's great fun out looking at properties that are that good. And that Fitzroy property, that is just some property. Anyway, it's all good. Now, Nathan, you don't get that sort of stuff with industrial and commercial stuff, do you? You don't see nice, gorgeous scenes like that.
No, but I do get to see some amazing sheds.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And, when you look at some of the stuff that's out there, it doesn't quite present that way, but it's still quite exciting when you think of the jobs that are involved.
Now, as the head of the Property Council, tell me more about where you see things heading in terms of this year. I really want to make sure that we're absolutely clear on it, particularly South Australia. And, we talked about the Bowden development. You've been in there up to your eyeballs.
Yeah, so the government will be releasing the first 2 tranches to the market very shortly. That'll be the 3 to 5 story opportunities around Park Terrace. So it's on the eastern side of the site. There's been a lot of interest from the industry in those opportunities, and I reckon there'll be a lot of interest by consumers as well. Okay,
so that's to me, it's a no-brainer. That will be just awesome. My comments about lack of supply, do you agree?
Oh, look, definitely. If you look at where we've been and where we are, we're building 4,000 odd less dwellings a year now than we were 3 years ago.
4,000 in how many? 9?
So we had about 9,000 dwellings last year,
yep,
compared to about 13,000 dwellings about 3 years ago. So it's quite a dramatic drop-off.
And what about the population increase? Has that slowed down as well, or...?
It has slowed down marginally as a consequence of regional migration status being given to Western Australia, for example. But I think there's no question in my mind that as the economy picks up, more people are going to be moving to South Australia. We are the most livable place in Australia, and we're one of the most affordable cities in Australia as well.
And in terms of new developments coming on stream, my observations are the banks are being so tight with it that over the last few years that's basically snuffed out a lot of properties that would be coming on stream about now. So my view of the world is there'll be quite a big gap, a black hole if you like, which is going to push the market on.
Yeah. Look, I think if you look at the fundamentals, household savings are up, salaries are up, supply is down, and interest rates are down. What that says to me is that 2012, 2013 are going to be much stronger years than we had in 2011. So I think it spells opportunity.
Now, just to wind it up, you're at the dinner with your family. They pop the question to you, Nathan, what should we do? We like property. What should we do this year? What would your answer be?
I'd be looking at property in the inner metro area. I'd be looking at larger blocks which have the opportunity, once the government goes through the rezoning process, to put maybe 2 or 3 apartments on it. That's what I'd be advising them to do.
So Nathan, next time you're on, we need to investigate that more, but thank you for being on the show this week.
Thank you, Anthony.
Okay, and now let's go to hot property. What a great show to kick off the year for our first live show. And it's terrific weather as well. I hope you're loving it out there on the inspections and buying and selling and trading property. Now next week we've got SA's Finest again, so stay tuned for that. I hope also that you'll stay tuned for the TOOP's tips on how to buy and sell in the 2012 market. And don't forget, next Wednesday at 1 p.m, we'll be back live and interactive, same time. And in the meantime, enjoy tomorrow, Australia Day, and have a fantastic day.